Have you ever looked down at your favorite pair of sneakers and thought, wow, these are a mess, but I really don't want to ruin them while cleaning? You're not alone. Millions of people across the United States struggle with this exact problem. And the truth is, washing shoes in a machine seems simple, but one wrong move can ruin them forever. But today, we're going to change everything you know about washing shoes, safely, effectively, and yes, without damaging them. I'm talking both top-load and front-load washing machines, step-by-step hacks, and insider tips that almost nobody talks about. By the end of this video, your shoes will not only look brand new, but smell fresh, feel comfortable, and last longer. Before we dive in, let me ask you, have you ever thrown your sneakers in the washing machine and ended up with a disaster? Or maybe you've avoided washing them completely because of that fear. Comment below where you're watching this from. I'm curious, do people in your city follow this simple trick already? And stick around because there's one hack at the end of this video that even professional sneaker cleaners in New York swear by. It's mind-blowing and changes the game completely. Step 1. Prepare your shoes properly. The first and most important step is preparing your shoes. This is where most people fail. If you don't prep your shoes correctly, the washing machine can damage them, make them lose shape, or even ruin your machine. Here's what you do. Remove laces and insoles. This prevents tangling and allows every part of the shoe to get cleaned. Laces, you can put them in a mesh laundry bag, but insoles should be hand-washed separately. Why? Insoles can absorb water and trap detergent, which can make them break down faster. Science says shoes are made with layers that react differently to water, and insoles are just foam. They don't do well spinning in a machine.
Brush off excess dirt. Before hitting the washer, take a soft bristled brush and remove mud, sand, or loose dirt. This prevents your washing machine from clogging and ensures better cleaning.
Pro tip, in the United States, sneaker enthusiasts call this pre-scrub life hack. It literally saves your sneakers. Check the tag. Yes, your shoes have a tag, just like your clothes. Some sneakers are machine washable, some aren't. Leather, suede, or delicate materials need different care. If your shoes are delicate, I'll show an alternative method later in this video. Quick question for you. Did you know that washing shoes incorrectly can actually shorten their life by 30%? Shocking, right? Step 2, choosing the right washing machine settings. Now, this part is where the magic happens. Top-load and front-load machines work differently, so let's break it down. Top-load washing machine. Use cold water. Hot water can shrink the glue inside your shoes, which keeps them together. Nobody wants sneakers falling apart mid-wash, right? Set the machine on a gentle cycle. This is critical. Sneakers need love, not a roller coaster ride. Add a small amount of mild detergent. Harsh detergents can damage fabrics and colors. Front-load washing machine. Front-load machines are actually a bit safer for shoes because they don't have a central agitator that top-load machines have. But still, gentle cycle, cold water, mild detergent. Optional, add towels to balance the load. Why? Shoes alone can knock the drum around and make a loud banging noise. Towels absorb the impact and prevent damage to both your machine and sneakers. Ask yourself, did you know that using towels in a front-load washer isn't just padding, it actually reduces mechanical damage to your shoes? Mind-blowing, right? Step 3, protecting your shoes inside the washer. This is where most people make a huge mistake. Shoes bouncing around freely in a washing machine, disaster waiting to happen. Use a mesh laundry bag for each pair of shoes. Not only does it protect the shoes, but it also prevents your machine from getting scratched or making that horrifying banging sound. If you don't have a bag, wrap shoes in a pillowcase and tie it tightly. Yes, a pillowcase works surprisingly well. Here's a fun fact from the United States. Sneaker stores in LA often use this exact method for customer returns. They wash lightly used sneakers this way, and they come out looking brand new. Cool, right? Step 4. Choosing the right detergent and additives. All right, now we're entering the stage where most people either overthink or completely mess up, the detergent choice. Believe me, this step can make the difference between sneakers looking fresh or ending up warped, faded, or smelling worse than before. First, let's talk science. Most sneakers today are made from combinations of fabric, mesh, synthetic leather, and foam soles. Each material reacts differently to chemicals and water. Harsh detergents strip natural fibers, bleach can fade colors, and too much soap leaves residues that trap bacteria. Yikes. Here's the ultimate sneaker-safe detergent guide. Mild liquid detergent. This is your best friend. Brands like Wool Light or any gentle laundry liquid work perfectly. Why? Liquids dissolve better in cold water, which prevents clumping inside your shoes. Baking soda boost. For white sneakers or stubborn odors, add 1 to 2 tablespoons of baking soda into the drum. Baking soda naturally neutralizes odors and gently scrubs stains without harming fabric. Science fact: it's alkaline, which counteracts acids that cause odors and yellowing. White vinegar hack. Add a small cup of white vinegar to the rinse cycle to break down soap residues and kill bacteria. Bonus, it brightens whites and keeps shoes looking brand new. Quick question. Did you know Americans spend over $500 million annually on sneaker cleaning products, but 90% of them don't use baking soda or vinegar, which is literally cheaper and safer? Mind-blowing, right? Step 5. Loading shoes into the washer like a pro. Now that your shoes are prepped and detergent is ready, it's time to load the machine properly. How you load shoes actually determines the end result more than anything else. Top load machines. Place each shoe inside a mesh bag or pillowcase. Surround them with towels to prevent banging against the agitator. You can even twist the towels loosely around the shoes for extra cushion. Do not overload the machine. Shoes need space to spin, but too much space can make them thump violently. Front load machines. Shoes go in mesh bags, towels are optional but recommended for heavier sneakers. Make sure the drum is balanced. Uneven load can make your machine vibrate violently and even damage your floor. Fun fact from the US sneaker world, a popular sneaker cleaning shop in Chicago actually rotates the drum manually for 30 seconds before starting the wash to make sure shoes are balanced. Crazy, right? And yes, it prevents shoes from losing shape. Question for viewers. Have you ever experienced your washing machine making a scary banging noise while washing sneakers? Comment below. I want to know if you survived that horror story.
Step 6. Selecting the perfect washing cycle. This is where most people either rush or overcomplicate things. The washing machine's cycle determines how gently or aggressively your sneakers are cleaned. Gentle or delicate cycle, always. This ensures shoes aren't slammed against the drum at high speed. Cold water only. Hot water can melt glue inside the shoe, shrink fabrics, and even cause color bleeding. Extra rinse option. If your machine has this, turn it on. Extra rinse ensures no detergent residues remain inside the shoes, which can trap bacteria or cause odors later. Top load versus front load differences. Top load. The agitator moves shoes around more, so always use a bag and towels. Front load. Tumbling action is gentler, but adding towels ensures balance and prevents the machine from shaking. Viewer question. Did you know that improper washing cycles can actually weaken sneaker glue bonds by 25 to 30%? Imagine your $150 shoes falling apart after one wash. Shocking, right? Step 7. Handling stubborn stains before and after washing. Some stains won't come off with just detergent. Here's the scientific and real-life approach to tackle them. Pre-treat stains with a soft brush. Dip in a mixture of water and mild detergent. Gently scrub the stain, then rinse. Focus on the toe box and sides. Baking soda paste for stubborn stains. Mix baking soda with a few drops of water to make a thick paste. Apply to stains, let sit 10 to 15 minutes, then rinse. This works wonders on white soles. Hydrogen peroxide trick, for white sneakers only. Mix 1 tablespoon hydrogen peroxide with 2 tablespoons baking soda and a splash of water. Brush lightly on stained areas. Science fact:
Hydrogen peroxide oxidizes stains, literally breaking them down at a molecular level. Real life story. In Los Angeles, a sneaker restoration company managed to revive a pair of 10-year-old dirty Air Jordans using this exact paste. They looked brand new after just one wash. Amazing, right? Viewer question. Did you know you could revive 10-year-old sneakers with just baking soda and hydrogen peroxide? Have you tried this at home yet? Step 8. Drying sneakers correctly. The most critical step. This is where most people almost mess up. Wet shoes left in direct sun or worse in a dryer can shrink, warp, or even melt. Let's do it scientifically and safely. Air drying method. Recommended. Remove shoes from bags immediately after washing. Stuff them with newspapers or paper towels to absorb moisture and keep shape. Change the paper every 2 to 3 hours. Place shoes in a very ventilated area away from direct sunlight. UV rays can fade colors. Alternate. Speed drying for emergencies. Use a fan directed at shoes. Avoid hair dryers or heat sources directly on shoes. They can warp soles or melt glue. Fun US fact. A sneaker cleaner in New York dries up to 50 pairs of sneakers per day using fans and air circulation racks. No dryers. Efficiency meets science. Viewer question. Have you ever accidentally shrunk your sneakers by putting them in a dryer? Share your horror story. I promise I won't laugh too hard. Step 9. Odor removal and freshness hacks. Even after washing, shoes can retain smells. Here's how to eliminate odors completely. Baking soda sprinkle. After shoes are dry, sprinkle inside and let sit overnight. Shake out the next morning. Tea bag trick. Place 1 to 2 dry, unused tea bags inside shoes. They absorb moisture and odors naturally. Freeze them. Sounds crazy, right? But putting shoes in a sealed bag in the freezer overnight kills bacteria that cause odor. Science fact. Bacteria die at low temperatures, which stops the stinky smell at the source. Real life story. A sneaker store in San Francisco tested freezing for smelly gym sneakers. Customers reported 0 odor the next day. Crazy, but true. Question for viewers. Did you know freezing your sneakers can kill odor-causing bacteria? Would you try this hack? Step 10. Long-term sneaker care tips. To keep your sneakers looking brand new after every wash. Wash only when necessary. Frequent washing can weaken glue and fabrics. Use sneaker shields or inserts. Protects shape during wear. Store in cool, dry places. Avoid moisture buildup, which leads to yellowing and odor. Fun fact from the US. Sneaker collectors rotate pairs every week to prevent wear and washing too often. It's a simple habit that prolongs sneaker life dramatically. Viewer question. Did you know sneaker collectors rotate their shoes weekly? How often do you rotate yours? Step 11. Sneaker restoration story from the USA. Let me share an inspiring real-life story. A young man from Atlanta had his first pair of Nike Air Max since high school. They were 8 years old and looked like they had survived a mud wrestling match. He followed all these hacks: pre-brush, gentle wash, baking soda and vinegar, air drying with newspaper. The result? Shoes looked almost brand new, smelled fresh, and maintained their shape. People in his college couldn't believe it was the same pair. He even shared it on TikTok, and the video went viral with over 2 million views. Viewer question. If you could revive one old pair of sneakers like this, which one would it be? Comment below. I'd love to hear your stories. Step 12. Pro tips for sneaker fanatics. Color protection. Wash colored sneakers inside a pillowcase to prevent color bleeding. Sneaker bag hacks. Use multiple mesh bags for laces, shoes, and tiny details to avoid tangling. Drying consistency. Always stuff shoes with paper towels. Never skip this step. Fun fact. In Miami, sneaker stores often use silica gel packets inside shoes during drying. Silica absorbs moisture quickly and prevents mold. Simple but effective. There you have it. From prep to washing, stain removal, drying, and odor hacks, your sneakers are now ready to look brand new every time. And remember, the key is gentle care, the right products, and a bit of patience. Quick recap. Prep your shoes. Remove laces and insoles. Brush off dirt. Use mild detergent, baking soda, vinegar for extra power. Protect in mesh bags or pillowcases. Gentle cycles only. Cold water. Air dry carefully, stuff with paper. Remove odors with baking soda, tea bags, or freezing. Follow long-term care tips to extend life. Viewer challenge? Try these hacks today and comment below which sneaker you're going to revive first. I guarantee you'll be amazed at the results.